Hey YouTube, Mark Kaufman here, and today I am doing a pen review. It's been a while since I've talked about pens on my channel, and I've actually done a complete pen review of my whole collection. So if you want to check that out, that link will be down below. But this pen here is the Bastion Bolt Action Titanium pen, and they have actually sent this to me for review. Now I have to say I have really enjoyed carrying this pen. It is very high quality, and I have found it to be an absolute joy to use. Now, first off, this is a titanium pen, and it has a lot of good attributes. So those attributes and the length and all of the specs will be right here to the left. And I have to say I am very impressed with the quality here. Now, when it comes to this pen, you're going to have a solid titanium body. And then you're going to have a seamless integration of the unscrewed tip here to replace your refill. So when you're replacing this refill, it takes a Parker style pen refill. Now I actually would suggest changing out the refill that they send it with, because I actually found it to be not of the best quality. Now, when you're actually changing out this refill, the refill itself actually goes into this portion here where the bolt is, and it goes into this cylinder here. When you're installing it, I would suggest bolting it like it's open, and then you have the cap open, and then you actually have to shove it into place. It is a very tight and a very exact fit when it comes to the refill and when you are actually integrating it back into the pen. So when it comes to that, it is a little bit of a negative, but you've just got to be careful when you're replacing your refill. When you're actually taking the refill out, you just take some pliers and you're able to pull it out. So it is a very tight fit. Now, when it comes to the pen's packaging, I was very happy with it. It doesn't need to be extravagant. I don't think companies should spend a lot of money on the packaging. I think they should spend it on the product. So for me, I'm very happy with this simple packaging. You can see here that it has the company's name. Then you open it, and then what you do is you just take that foam off, and you can store the pen in there later when you're not using it, and then you can just put the foam back on and then close it. It has a magnetic flap here. So the packaging is just fine. Now, when it comes to the pen itself, I am very happy to see that the titanium has survived, and you can see there that the finish has also survived after all these months of me carrying it. You can kind of see some blemishes, some small scratches, but I have to say that this thing really does take a beating well. The clip here is removable, so if you actually really wanted to, you could take the clip off and just throw it into your pocket, and that is also a good way to carry it. The bolt action is actually very positive, but one of the negatives, I think, is that if you really needed to and had to do any repairs there's no way to take this apart. You can only take this front section apart. Now, if you need to replace the spring, you can do that here, but if any of these parts broke or snagged or got damaged, you'd probably have to send it back to them. So let's see what it looks like against a few other pens that people may have. These are a few pens that I've had in my collection for quite a while. I will put the Bastion Bolt Action pen here. Let's take a look at it against one of my cross pens. This is one of my favorites, and you can see here that there really compares rather well. Above here, I will put a ruler. So there we go in inches. And you know what? Let me turn this lighting down so you can see those measurements a little bit better. And let me see, what's another one that people may have? So here is a this is a Parker jotter, and that is the Parker Pocket Jotter, and you can see here that it compares rather well against that one. Here it is against a Schaefer, and this is a Schaefer pen that is all made out of stainless steel, but I have to say that it compares very well in size to the Bastion pen. Then we have the Cross Century, which is going to definitely be a much thinner pen, but about the same length. Then we also have this is the Tornado by Retro. And this here is one of my favorite pens to carry when I am out and about. And that one there compares very well in size. Also, here's another one of my favorites. This is the Mont Blanc Meisterstück. And that compares very well again in size. The Bastion pen is definitely very comparable in size to many pens that are out there. And then here's one of my EDC favorites, and that is the Machine Era pen, and it is going to be definitely smaller. Out of all the pens that I carry, these are actually the two primary ones that I carry the most. This one I've actually been able to get a Mont Blanc refill into. However, when it comes to the Bastion, you cannot get a Mont Blanc refill in there. It just will not fit, and that's a little unfortunate. I wish they were able to maybe add something in here or make it available where you could put that refill in there, because if I could get a Mont Blanc refill into this would be my perfect pen. Now, Bastion does sell a little bit of an add-on for this. They do sell sleeves for this pen, so if you wanted to get a sleeve, you can. They come in multiple different colors, and this bolt action pen actually has different iterations. They have stainless steel. They have one that has a pencil cartridge built into it. They also have a few that are anodized aluminum. So if you didn't want to go titanium and you wanted to go something a little bit lighter than that, they have aluminum, and I think that would be a great option. Now, those are going to be substantially cheaper than this one. This one here will cost you $100, but I think for what you get, this is a fantastic pen for the money. Now, if you're looking to get this pen, I will link their website down below, and I hope that you do, because it really is a great addition to anybody's EDC, especially if you're going to add to your titanium EDC. So, till the next one, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.